Yo, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to a divine message. Let's see what's happening. We have Page of Crystals. All right, same card, different deck as yesterday. Knight of Feathers, action, focus. Seven of Shells, choice, ambitions. The High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge. Ideas, discipline. Okay, you're taking, well, first you have ideas, then you take action immediately. You know there's no point to contemplate. There's some ideas that only require action. Thoughts do nothing to help it. So, and there's also some ideas where it does require thought. It requires you to think it out. Knight of Acorns, action, drive. Eight of Crystals, dedication, progress. Okay. Press shuffle. You finally chose yourself. All right, press shuffle on your playlist. Starlight, who knows? So Spirit is saying once you get the idea, once you get the sliver of an idea, sliver of potential, then take action and focus and let the decision making be a work of art. Make decisions once you're in the art form. But first you gotta take action and get in it. And then you could sort out your feelings once you're in it. And actually utilize your confusion. So Spirit is saying you may be dealing with options and things. You may be dealing with like romantic options, or you may be feeling many things at once. And Spirit is saying to clear it out, take out your canvas and figure it out from there. Okay. And you inevitably will, and that's the fun part. It's like, when you create, you know. When you create, you know who you are, you know your power. Because you've chosen yourself above all things. And then when you stop creating, you may fall back into confusion, may fall back into contemplation. And Spirit is saying that's how it is. That's the highs and lows. That contemplation after you shine is divine. Fiction. That feeling like you have no idea where to go is where your ideas come from. That's when you could surrender having a preference and just let your desires be. Okay, so you have a mode of creation that like teleports you. Okay, the Emperor, focus, stability. strategy, 5 of feathers, resilience, 2 of feathers, decisions, direction, transformation, transition, liberation, 7 of feathers, preparation, resourcefulness. Okay. So you're definitely preparing for something. You're preparing for something. You feel like something is coming. You feel like somebody is coming. But as you're waiting, you're also transforming. So Spirit is saying, who you're waiting for is probably you. What's probably going to happen is every moment you wait, you're evolving. And eventually you're going to evolve beyond everything you thought you wanted. Okay? And the waiting will be over. From then on, you're in your power. And you're in control. And these dynamics will no longer exist in your reality. You're comfortable in your reality. You're comfortable in your vibration. And you'll only be in a relationship with someone who can meet you there. So I feel like Spirit has wanted you. Yeah, Spirit has wanted you to feel this transition from wanting everything to wanting nothing and documenting it. Wanted you to document how it feels to free your mind, free your indecision, free your desires. That's what you're doing, that's what you've done. And you're giving priceless wisdom. But you're still prepared. It's like, regardless, you're not waiting like how you used to. You're not waiting for someone to evolve you. But you are still excited because anything can happen. Life is only going to get more spontaneous. So you're not waiting in vain. Even if you still feel like you're waiting, you're not waiting in vain. Waiting is actually a good feeling. Could be. Archangel Raphael. All right. He keeps coming through. You probably definitely have a Archangel Raphael spirit guide or friend. You have a friend or a spirit guide that heals. He heals people. That's what he does. That's what he enjoys to do. He's a healer. He knows how to do it. And that's what he enjoys to do. So maybe you're not exactly like that. Maybe you're not exactly like Archangel Raphael. You don't only like to heal people. You have a dark side. But Archangel Raphael is saying that he's made his entire existence about healing people, and He's doing great. The King of Keys. Yeah. You're not all about healing people. Because you're aware of all the forces. You're aware that everything is divine. And God has a very genius plan, and we'd be fools to intervene or think that we could figure out what God has planned. Okay. So you may be wise for a human, but you don't pretend to know what God knows. You know you're ignorant to God's plan. Okay? Setting your course. All God wants you to do is set your course. God's working with you. Okay, it's like, I feel like you're like picking your classes. God wants you to pick your classes. Pick your, what's it called? Pick your extracurriculum classes. Extracurricular. It's like school's out, now pick what you actually want. But I feel like God is like teasing us though when he says to pick. Like he's not saying pick one and that's what you get. He's kind of just saying like scope out what's in front of you. Why would you lock yourself in a cave when you could look at the world that I've created? Okay, so Spirit is saying like browse the catalog. See what's out there. That there's enjoyment in that. There's enjoyment in being on your ship with a telescope, looking from afar. So Spirit is saying you don't necessarily have to go in a specific direction right now. But use your vision to your advantage, your limitless range. Okay, that's a gift that's never leaving you. Don't be afraid to study deeply what catches your eye. Because there you'll find stories, you'll find a whole nother universe. And dots will connect. And you will know how to tell your story. Then suddenly you don't really need to leave your ship. You could just scope things out, let ships come to you, and write about what you see. Write about what you observe, what you feel. It's like I'm feeling you have a telescope that could read minds. You could zoom up on things and hear it. Hear the vibrations coming from it. Okay. Last cards. The veil. The raised cups. The garland. So there was a veil in front of your eyes. And maybe at first you thought it was malicious. You thought like people were trying to blind you. And maybe some people were. But now you see that veil God put in front of you. Because it was a buildup. It was a buildup to now, where you could look beyond the veil and realize that it's always been a party. It's always been a celebration. It was always meant to be that you are free right now. Okay. The map in reverse. You're not using a map anymore. You're not using the map. You're going off of feelings. You've used a map long enough. You've mastered the map. The map's a great tool. But now you're going off of feeling, intuition. The sunflower, the shadow in the window, the winged helmet, the double-edged sword, and the steed. There's some type of shadow in the window. There's some type of energy that you feel is spying on you, maybe. Maybe many energies. But you're seeing that the most beautiful flowers probably attract some flies. Probably attract some mosquitoes. They probably attract some fucked up shit. So you expect it. It's like, bring them on. Bring all these shadows. If shadows want to watch, let them. It's empowering you. Spirit is saying like each and every one of these spies' energies is adding to your aura, literally. Okay. It's making you a badass. It's teaching you how to wield powerful tools, powerful weapons. It's teaching you how to wield power. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. God bless you. Peace.